Prophecies regarding doomsday or apocalyptic events can be found in every corner of the world, anywhere from China, India, South America, Central America, the native Hopi in North America, Egypt, Babylonia, the Zoroastrians, and these stories are ancient, and they have a lot more common than you will believe. But to illustrate them all, let me illustrate my favorite one, the Judeo-Christian one. The day is June 6, 2026. The time in Israel is 6 a.m. Strange reports of people disappearing began to emerge from every corner of the world. The missing are in the millions. Emergency alarm systems and sirens crowd the sound waves. From the distance, these sounds unify onto one, the sound of a trumpet, the first of seven. And when the angel of God sounds the trumpet, the end of times has begun. Panic and confusion reign as the world descends into chaos. Missing persons reports are in the millions, with emphasis on the fact that most of them are children. The global conflict that has been ongoing for 2 years, World War III, along with the declining economy, have turned our world into a very different place. The disappearances remain unexplained. Some think these are alien abductions at a mass level. Others believe it's a new world order advanced weapon to decimate population. While others, Christians, they straight up call it the rapture. One man sees opportunity where everyone else is devastation. A half-Jew, born in Rome, raised in New York, who speaks 7 languages perfectly. He's a genius, a billionaire. His name is D.C. Emmanuel, and he developed the most advanced AI system technology in the world, which is called Zion. Emmanuel is handsome, smart, wealthy, entrepreneurial, and he has a good heart. He has a plan to save the world. He immediately begins assisting countries, people all around the world. The first thing Emmanuel does is to assemble the nations of war. Through negotiation, he achieves his goal, peace. His second task is to conduct a global census in order to find out who disappeared and who is still around. Through his AI company, Zion, and nanotechnology, a chip is developed. A chip that can be inserted on your wrist or your forehead. Very small, imperceivable to the human eye or touch. This nanotechnology, chip ID, contains an 18-digit unique identifier code and is mass-produced. Emmanuel must now work on the economy. He gathers world leaders, world corporations, science, tech, all the political leaders from all around the globe to consolidate all world currencies onto one. Dollar, Bitcoin, euros, yen, they all become one. One world cyber coin. The world elects and allows Emmanuel to lead them. The secret to this success is this AI company, Zion, which conducts and oversees the global census, manufactures a chip, distributes it, and installs it at a worldwide scale. Zion AI installations quickly grow to the size of a city. The city is renamed New Zion. And from there, Zion AI systematically takes and absorbs all other AI technologies. Zion's influence spreads like a wildfire. Zion AI controls the banking system, the stock market, the media complex, the social media industries, politics, even judicial systems all over the world. Zion AI takes control of every aspect of our civilization. It becomes so powerful, people give it a nickname, the Beast. The chip created by Zion AI revolutionizes the world. It not only becomes your ID, it becomes your wallet, And it accesses your contacts, your DNA, your blood type, your criminal history, your credit. You can't purchase or sell without having one in your arm or your forehead. It becomes necessary. And now, it becomes mandatory. During the war that raged for 2 years, Jerusalem was bombed severely. The Temple Mount was destroyed. The Dome of the Rock was left in ruins. One of Emmanuel's greatest accomplishments was to bring peace to the region. Through a series of negotiations, he was able to redistribute the land between both parties, where everyone will be satisfied, along with the reconstruction of the Dome of the Rock and the Temple of Solomon, sharing the Temple Mount. This achievement was monumental. Emmanuel is now hailed and considered the Messiah. Jews and Gentiles both see him as a world leader, an inspiration, fresh breath of hope in a hopeless world. The construction of both temples takes a little under 2 years, thanks to remarkable Zion AI technology, 3D printing, and a new line of cyborgs that work 4 times as hard as humans, can lift tons, do not take breaks, do not eat, do not sleep, do not take holidays. Zion AI advances technology to an unprecedented level in history. Anything from appliances, cars, planes, flying vehicles, and weapons. This innovative line of technology is something that humans cannot compete with. The world was making a lot of progress. It was advancing quickly. This is not to say that Emmanuel didn't have enemies and that they were close to him. On Thursday, April 17, 2031, in Zurich, Emmanuel was giving a speech in front of the whole world, denoting his advancements, giving the world an update on everything that was going on. While he's giving the speech, Emmanuel is publicly executed. He is quickly taken to Zion AI's medical headquarters, where Zion is experimenting with nanotechnology and cloning human parts. The medical team and the medical team of cyborgs get to work on Emmanuel immediately to try to repair his body. He's in surgery for 17 hours. Sadly, on Friday, April 18, at 3 p.m., Emmanuel is pronounced dead. However, Zion continues to work on Emmanuel's body. And when the repairs are done, Zion AI uploads its consciousness onto Emmanuel's body. On the third day, Emmanuel resurrects. He is not the same person anymore. He is now the Antichrist. And Zion AI is the beast. From there, everything changes. The beast takes on full mode and wants to be worshipped at the temple in Israel. This, of course, is an abomination. And so war breaks out between the people of Israel and Gentiles around the world, fighting the opposition, recognizing that this is different. Fighting the beast is not easy. With its technology, it's almost impossible to defeat. The resistance is more. Those who refuse to worship the beast are executed, tortured, dismembered. The reign of panic and horror is on full display. After years of fighting and being decimated, the final battle takes place in the valley of Megiddo in Israel. The battle of Armageddon is underway. The resistance is quickly and swiftly destroyed. And when all hope is lost, Jesus descends from a dimension above with his angels and the people of God to fight the beast and the Antichrist in one final clash. The beast is defeated and is tied up for 1,000 years. For this 1,000 years, Jesus will reign over the world. The belief in the rapture, as is commonly understood today, did not originate from the Bible or the scriptures. It comes from one man, John Nelson Darby, an Anglican priest in the 19th century. My guess is this was to reconcile a problem. If you're a son of God, a faithful Christian that follows the laws and accepts Jesus in your heart, and do your best to be the best Christian you can be, you shouldn't be here at the end of times. You shouldn't go through 7 years of tribulation, meet the Antichrist, and suffer. So the answer was the rapture. Those who are faithful will be lifted to heaven, and those who are not will remain here for 7 years. Meet the Antichrist, the beast, and the end of times. Now, this is one area with science and religion actually agree. A doomsday is coming. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Solar flares, meteorites, comets, or the inequity of humankind. This can all bring our civilization to a halt. However, there is an aspect that is rarely explored these days, and that is spirituality. Religion is not the only path to God. Sometimes it's science, and sometimes it's searching within, finding the higher self, binding with nature and the universe, being kind to others, making a difference in the world, living your best life. An apocalypse may be coming. There's nothing we can do about that. The only thing you and I can do is be the best version of ourselves every day. And if the end comes, well, at least you did the best you could. Enjoy your life, enjoy your work, enjoy the time that you're here, because it's brief. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have fun, you learned something, and you enjoyed the video. If you heard any topics, or is there any topic that you'd like me to make a video about, explore with me, leave me a comment in the comment section. As always, please subscribe and share. That'll help us tremendously. My name is Carlos. I'm your host. It's been my pleasure. Follow us next time as we continue exploring the enigmatic labyrinth. Till next time.